I'll hook you up.
You know what? I would say this. Maybe, I guess Japanese high schools are kind of like prison too, in a way. Think about it. Where do you go when you're on the inside and you first meet a black dude named Twinkie?
He gets you the stuff you need.
He gets you the stuff you need. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. You know, people, that F9 is nigh. And that's going to be opening up very soon. F9. That is the latest installment in the Fast and Furious franchise.
Saga.
The saga, if you will. It's not it is not a series. It's not a franchise. It's not a trilogy. It's a saga.
Yes.
And the saga continues.
Man, we messing with magnets now?
The saga continues to get more stupid.
Yeah. Get with magnets this time. Yeah, and God bless him for it.
As far as it goes, I have not seen. Now, it's not a long list. It's 2 movies that I haven't seen. And one of those movies is Tokyo Drift. Draft. Tokyo Drift, which is the 3rd entry.
The 3rd entry.
In the saga.
Now, its placement in the timeline is weird. Because it's actually, I think, like the 7th in the timeline.
These motherfuckers jump timelines more than Loki.
I know. and they're not consistent when it comes to technology or the cultural references. It doesn't make any sense.
None
Again,
of this shit
logic
makes any sense.
is out the window.
How painful was this? Because I hear different things. I mean, this might not hurt at all because some people say that, you know what? Some people say this is the worst out of all of these.
Which I disagree with.
And then some people say that, hey, look, call me crazy, but this is my favorite one.
I've heard that. It's been reappraised by people. This was the last one, other than maybe the 4th one, was like truly about like the drag racing, the cars. And
this is when they were human.
Yeah.
It is so, people, I'm going to tell you, it is so weird having never seen this movie and going back and watching it with the shit that we have today.
Oh, I know. I know. Magnet cars, driving
rocket
safes.
cars.
Yeah, rocket cars, driving safes in Rio de Janeiro.
Super suits.
Yep, I know.
Super villains. I've joked about this before, but going to watching one of the earlier Fast and Furious movies that you hadn't seen before, and then watching even the trailer for this, it really is like waking up from a coma.
You almost get whiplash. Like, whoa, what the hell was that? How is this possible?
After I watched Tokyo Drift, I really did say, I was like, really, did I utter the words that I want to see them fight dinosaurs? Because I never would have said that back in the day. I never would have said that.
Yeah.
Let's go back to a little time. This is the 15th anniversary.
15 years ago.
So I want to wish a happy anniversary to Tokyo Drift right here.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary. Shit, happy Father's Day.
Thank you for your contribution for this to this series.
I want to take you back to a little time in 2006.
That's right.
Where this series was actually about just driving cars before they were saving the moon or whatever. People,
world.
I take you back to 2006.
It's called drifting.
What do you mean, drifting?
Drill.
What you mean, drill?
What do you mean by that? I don't understand the word coming out of your mouth. I don't understand nothing happening moving now.
What you mean draft?
Yeah.
It ain't the draft, it's a drift.
Huh?
Light.
Woo! Almost over now.
Life's simple.
Wow. People bump into things and physics actually works.
Yeah, they actually smash into something and they probably die or get critically injured.
Wait a minute, you mean when people jump, they come right back down, they don't just keep going?
Nope. They don't catch people in midair and land in a car and just get up and ask, are you okay?
Yeah.
No.
Just brush it off. Boy, that was close.
Nope. They actually are down for the count,
Wait a minute,
not dead.
You mean people don't jump out of 20-story windows and land on concrete and don't go kasplat? You mean people are actually human in this?
Human?
And there's actual gravity? I don't even think they
consequences?
say they don't even say the word gravity anymore.
They don't. No. That's that.
This is a dimension where they're like, gravity, what is that?
Yeah.
Well, This looks nice and normal. This can
As normal as can be.
well, yeah.
There's some other questionable things in this.
This
but other
looks
than
nice
that,
and tame. This review can't be that
Yeah,
crazy.
it's kind of a little tame.
Yeah, this is nothing. This is back when they were racing cars. This is nothing. This is nothing right here. People, well, let's talk about that.
We have such sights to show you.
So this is Lucas Black. He plays, what's his character's name in the movie?
What was his name? Sean.
Sean. Sean is on the run from the law. And we'll get into all this story in a little bit, but Sean is on the run from the law. He gets sent over to Tokyo, where he has to kind of make new friends, and he gets caught up in a whole new, like he was told, like, don't, listen, we're trying to get you somewhere where you can stop hanging out with these hoodlum friends.
Yes.
And most of all, can't race no more. That's
Stop.
the thing that's got us in trouble.
Stop racing.
The day that motherfucker gets there, what does he do? He falls out with a bunch of racists, man.
Can't help himself. It's what he
can't-
enjoys.
His cars just find him.
Yeah. Simple
And
pleasures.
because of that, you know, wherever there's cars and there's Sean together, there's trouble.
Always.
And,
Most because he's crashing them.
Yep. And they about to run all over Tokyo here. Oh, also, the reason why Sean is getting sent over, he's being sent over by his mom. What do you mean this man getting sent over by his mom? Let him buy his own. This is a grown-ass man buy his own ticket.
Yeah.
No, Sean is 17.
I love that they try to sell that with a straight face. It's like, it's not even your 18th birthday and already you're getting in trouble. It's like, bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, people. So this is not too crazy. Oh, let us tell you something. First of all,
some surprises.
keep in mind, 15th anniversary. So 15 years ago, things were much different. They actually start out the movie in high school, doing something that it's funny how things have changed since the movies come out.
Right.
They start the movie doing something that you absolutely could not do today. They start out the movie lynching an Indian. Beating the fuck out that Indian. Yeah. I mean a Native American. I'm talking about that nice stereotypical Native American.
They didn't call him Native American. They called him Indian.
Indian, look at that.
I was shocked by that. I'm like, all these white people just bashing the candy out of that Native American, or as they would say, Indian effigy. I was like, oh my God.
Those fools beat two cultures in one. They beat the fuck out of a Mexican and an Indian.
I totally forgot about that.
Because they made an Indian pinata.
Yep, yes they did. Yeah. Let's try to like mock all the cultures that we hate. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can say fuck Indians and fuck Mexicans all at one time. Fuck all y'all.
Oh my Lord. Just disembowel that. Well, that guy's like,
Yeah. Fuck Native Americans. That has changed greatly. You can't do that. But one thing that has not changed at all, one thing that remains the same, is that Hollywood high schools are still like prisons, man. When I say prisons, I'm talking about like with prison violence.
Sure.
You know, in Hollywood, like you know how Hollywood schools are. Bullies take over. Teachers ain't nowhere to be found.
It's all Stephen King bullies, and they're all psychotic.
We were just talking about this the other day. I mean, this is not. I just can't lay it on this movie. We just got through talking about a movie last week where, I mean, shit, they do something worse in this movie that we were talking about than they do ever in Tokyo Drift. Shazam. They tried to run over a crippled kid.
That's right.
Fuck the handicap.
Get out of the way.
Fuck you and your parking
Stop
space.
waddling in front of our car. What the hell are you doing?
You should have limped faster. Move, Tiny Tim. Man, they don't do nothing like that in this movie right here, but it's close. I mean, it's almost like the high school that Lucas Black, his characters, he
snuck into. Yes, the high school he snuck into. Yes,
he should be happy that they mailed his ass off to Tokyo, because this school right here, this school is like, it's being run by criminal gangs.
Savages, really.
Savages, like fuck a bunch of animals, man. Like it's so bad that they abduct kids out of class.
The teacher doesn't give.
Look at this shit. Like they take.
Oh no!
This poor kid, right? He's so desperate that his foot is trying.
It's trying to drag.
His foot is clinging. His foot is clinging to the door for dear life. Look at this. Watch this one foot right here. Like no, foot
No.
That foot was his last hope right there.
He's black. Well, that's a damn shame taking that kid again back there in that closet.
And y'all always ask. Y'all say, Well, where the fuck was the teacher doing all this? I got the answer to your question right here, which is right here. Teacher up his sleep, man. Thing is, he's not even asleep.
What's so good about this, like all this goofy shit, is that the credits are still happening.
The credits still happening. They're showing you all this
about
crazy
5
shit.
minutes into the movie at this point.
But this fucking teacher, he's not even asleep, man. He's just pretending to be asleep. He's like, shit, they ain't gonna beat my ass.
Imagine if they beat him up, they'll settle down and be the teacher again.
Yeah. Last time they took my wallet and my watch. And my 2 front teeth. I ain't doing this shit no more.
Glad it's not me this time. Woo!
Yeah.
He lucked out.
See, I'm staying out this shit. He's so there faking. Shit, motherfuckers ain't gonna get me this time.
Yeah.
Who the hell do they think they're fooling, trying to tell us that Lucas Black in this movie is 17 years old? The moment that he walked on as a student in this, I laughed my ass off. I said, are you fucking kidding? Look at this man. He's either 25 or 26, but he's supposed to pass off at 17.
It's like, no.
No, this fool, and actually at this moment in his life, he is closer to 30 than he is to 17.
Hell, he looks 30 here. And what I think is so funny about it is when he stopped in front of that metal detector, it's like, oh, looks like that caught me again. It's like, why are you always coming in the goddamn school? Get out of here. You're an adult.
him and the other students,
children
that we have right here, the bully.
That's right.
Getting in the school parking lot, get into a fight with another grown man.
Hey, you talking to my girl?
Oh, shit. She was just admiring my ride.
I like that one person in the background. My ride. He's like, you know what? You know, y'all got him there. Somebody, because even the movie was like, you know what? Somebody got to say something.
Yeah. So that's like, dude, we have to call you out in that answer. It's so ridiculous. Even Lucas Black's like, who the fuck said that?
They sure did. But they both look stupid because these are two. These are two grown ass men in a school parking lot, dick measuring with each other.
Yep.
This beast's got 500 horsepower and a Borley exhaust system. It does 0 to 60 in like 4.3 seconds. That's about right. That's about right.
I know none of that.
You can read the brochure.
You know what? Both these motherfuckers should have college degrees and jobs right now.
Yeah. Instead of arguing over their vehicles.
In a school parking lot.
In a school parking lot, yeah.
Today they would be arrested for this shit.
Would be.
Everything is settled with a race in Fast and Furious world.
Yes. These are the first 3 movies.
I don't even think they box in this universe. I think people get in the ring with cars and just go at it.
They turn to Transformers.
Yeah.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah. Everybody settles their shit with races.
Why don't you nice boys let your cars do the talking?
What would I do with a broken-ass piece of shit like that?
This dude was on, like he was coked up. That's why he started shit. If you look at his,
hey man, we talking my girl, man.
Look at his tongue right here. Hey, how about we do it for a couple of lines?
Yeah, how about that, man? That'd be good. Yeah, who give me those lines? Oh, Jesus.
The funniest thing is what the winner actually gets.
How about me? Winner gets me.
I'm like, wait a minute, did you just? He's like, yeah, I can get with that.
I like that. You're pretty.
The funniest thing is, did this girl just hoe herself out? Did she just prostitute her own self out?
I'm gonna objectify myself for the sake of the plot. Yay! I'm not even a real person. I'm just a thing to lust
like this
over.
Bitch she just got rid of the middleman. Like she just get no pimp involved. She just told both of them, you know what? My ass to the best man.
In a weird way, it is kind of progressive. At least she's the one who's objectifying herself, not letting any man objectify her.
That is true.
Okay, so you think about it that way. Good for her. Good for you, blonde lady.
She just pimped herself out.
Yeah.
By the way, when I use that word hoe, I'm going to be using that word a lot for descriptive purposes only for this, so get used to it. Do not be upset.
For aesthetic purposes.
For aesthetic purposes only. I'm also going to be using the word bitch a few times because, well, this chick's a bitch.
Nice ride.
Does the job.
What job? delivering pizzas.
Bitch, fuck you. I was minding my own business.
It's funny because I think you're like really poor.
Yeah.
It's like hilarious. Oh my god.
Nobody was talking to your skank ass over here.
Delivering pizzas. I just thought of that.
Fuck you, bitch. You know nobody.
Wow. And she was nice at first, and it was just to get that cunning line in
Just
there.
to lure, she lured him in.
Yep, that's what she does.
Bitch, fuck you.
Using her feminine wiles.
Nobody was talking to your skank ass. I was minding my own goddamn business. Somebody said a shit to you right now. And that's one of the big problems with this movie is the role of women. Say what you will about Fast and Furious lately. It is a lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
But they have tried to make the effort to make the women roles and the women characters, at times, the badasses are at times, they tried to make them on par with the dudes out there.
Yeah, very competent characters. Agreed.
Here, women,
and Justin Lin has even talked about that. Like, that's when he wanted to. He actually looks back at some of the earlier films and said, I made some mistakes at the time, and I wanted to address that in my future installments.
Yeah.
I think he has.
Yeah. During this time, the women here are just mostly they're hoes, they're bitchy, are bitches, they're sexual objects, or as you just saw right here, they're property, which these guys are more than willing to destroy half this town over.
Am I doing good?
People, that is somebody's home.
I know. It doesn't get
Now they got to move. Now they got to change their move-in date. Now they got to. Now they got to probably find someplace else to go. You know, these people are tearing up after town, and it gets much worse. And even during all of that, while they're tearing up the town, or they're over here like putting people's lives in danger. Even during all that, that chick is still being a bitch.
I know.
I thought you loved me.
Boy, just crushed all his spirit.
I know, it's so sad. I thought you liked to objectify me. What the fuck is going on here? Jesus Christ. My Lord.
You can see his eyes watering up right now. We sitting up here talking about he's trailer trash. I'm not going to be as derogatory as to say trailer trash, but I will say he's pretty country. This fool is so country. I love it that when he crashes and shit is going in slow motion, you can see his hot sauce just flying by. Look at him like, he's like, now my sauce.
Oh, no, that's my favorite thing. I like that.
He gets in trouble with the law here, and he has to have Mom bail him out. And guess what Mom is?
It's Mia's.
That's right, a hoe.
Yep.
Your mom's a straight up hoe. Now, I don't know if she's a full hoe, because it looked like she just got off of work. As a hoe. Hoeing, yes. But she does, I don't know if she's a full hoe or not, but she does, people know, I'm talking about the movie, and this is not my perception, I'm talking about the movie, but she does get by on hoish ways. Even he's like, God damn,
Mom, why are you doing this
stop being a hoe.
Officer, is it illegal to smoke in here?
Look how hard she's sucking on that cigarette looking at him.
Yeah, see?
She's like, this could be you.
I just love it because, like, every woman in this is just to be objectified or to be a piece of ass, including even his quote-unquote mom, which, by the way, could be his wife.
Yes.
They look the same
They look like they came from the same trailer.
Yeah.
Married. They're like a married couple in the trailer park. When Mom's hoish charms don't work, she immediately puts his ass on a plane, just make him a fugitive over to Japan, where we get to the Tokyo that is in Tokyo Drift. Now, he goes to live with Dad. That's who we sent off to. Apparently, Dad was in the military.
Yeah, he's Navy.
He's Navy, so he goes to live with Dad. And when he gets there, guess who Dad is with? A hoe. Hey, that's right.
Seems to be some kind of consistency with
you probably
this.
got ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding. If you said
nailed it.
hoe,
Yeah.
you are exactly right.
Congratulations.
He's like, no, wait a minute, Dad. Hey, hold on, let me get some of that.
Yeah.
He went, don't sit away yet.
Is she my new mom now, Dad?
He's looking at her like, hey, is she still on the clock?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
He can't afford her.
Hey, I just got here. Come on, Dad, let's celebrate. And just one more thing that lends itself to the puzzle here. Dad lives like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no woman trying to get with this unless you paying for it.
It's just his entire apartment is covered in beer bottles.
Covered in beer bottles and newspapers and goddamn
Hoarding.
bikini magazines and shit.
Yeah. Oh, you know, just everything's just very sticky in there.
A dude with a woman, even with a girlfriend that comes by sometimes, she would clean that shit up. Not him.
You don't have no girlfriend.
No, Dad does have a girlfriend by the hour.
Yes. When he gets off.
Yeah, exactly.
Military time.
Nobody trying to live like this and have a girlfriend. Get the fuck out of here.
He doesn't want his son there too. He's like, you're gonna cut into my girlfriend time.
Yeah, cutting to my whole time.
Yeah.
Cutting to my nightly hold downs. I will say the movie does move pretty fast once they do get to
well
Tokyo.
paced, yeah.
Yeah. Because the first day in Japan, Sean, he immediately picks up a black sidekick.
Name's Twinkie. Hey, I noticed you ain't have a laptop.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up.
You know what? I will say this. Maybe, I guess Japanese high schools are kind of like prison too, in a way. Think about it. Where do you go when you're on the inside and you first meet a black dude named Twinkie?
He gets you the stuff you need.
He gets you the stuff you need. Where do you meet on your first time on the inside a black dude named Twinkie that gets you what you need?
It's the same everywhere. Even in Japan, even in Tokyo. I just love it. It's like they say seriously, like, your name is Twinkie?
Yeah.
It's like, why did you pick that name for him?
So you can get me anything I need. Shit, you give your ass away too? With a name like Twinkie?
Yeah, I think that's what I thought. I was like, oh, okay. Look,
Twinkie,
being so progressive.
Yeah, brother, I don't think you thought that name through to it.
No. It's 2006. They didn't know.
Twinkie, huh? Is there another black man that looks like you that comes in a package of two? On his first day in the new high school.
By the way, which they established, he does not speak Japanese.
No, that is true.
He does not understand Japanese, and he can't write Japanese. So how the fuck is he going to the school?
How's he going to class? Shit, if nothing else, he should be like on a short bus or something. But he gets there not knowing anything about Japanese and going straight to school with Japanese teachers who cannot speak English at all.
Nope.
How the fuck that's happening, I don't know. But he gets there, but shit, he can barely speak English too. So.
That is true.
And hey, didn't stop him over there in America. But the first time he gets over in class, this 30-year-old kid in class, he sees the hottest girl in class, but wouldn't you know it, also his first time in Japan, his first day there, he hooks up with the hottest girl. When I say hook up, they just say hello. They just kind of have a little informal talk. But she's also connected with the Yakuza.
Means turn around. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Come on, man, let's rock. Hey, yo, look, man, it's Yakuza.
Yakuza. It's the Yakuza, man.
What kind of food is that? Is that tasty? I don't understand any words that come out of his mouth, though. I don't understand what he's talking about. He seems nice.
Yeah. Yakuza, is that his name?
Nice, Yaki.
Nice to meet you, Yakuza.
Yeah.
My name's Sean. With this movie, there was no need to even make him a high school student.
No.
He could have been a guy on the run. He could have been just a dude from the law. Just could have been a dude he could have been a dude in Tokyo just trying to find races to race with because he's been all around, he did it all around America. He heard there were some good races in Tokyo.
The only thing I can think of is maybe the film's producers and Universal was like, well, we want to make sure this series appeals to teenagers because teenagers love cars when they're first getting a car, and so we have to make sure the main protagonist is a teen is a teenager, quote unquote, and so that's why they have that whole thing where he's coming over from like transferring to this school. That's what they could think of because it would have made much more sense had he just been just like an American criminal on the run or something.
He could have been a drifter, a guy on the run with a mysterious past. He didn't have to be a high school student, and
it's a weird plot.
Sure, the demographic says, all right, you know what? Yeah, high school students, they love this, and we want to show all the. We want to show all the sexy high school students in the school outfits.
Oh, those sexy high school students.
Yep. That's what they're trying to do.
All those underage high school students.
And that's not me saying that. I'm talking about with the movie.
That is the film's producers and Universal.
They didn't have to go high school. In the first Fast and Furious, they dressed these people the same way. They made them just as sexy. They used all these characters who were grown-ass people.
Yeah, they're adults.
Yeah, they're all adults. I didn't see any need. And People loved the film. You didn't have to be a high school student. Shit, Martin, when he saw the Fast and Furious, he almost crashed into a tree on his way out because he was so influenced by the movie.
He loved it so much.
Yeah, he had a muscle car at the time. He had like a UZ, and he went out there and tried to do some Fast and Furious shit. He almost ran into the theater.
Tried to be Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
But see, physics, gravity, and logic applied to him.
Oh, it kicked in real quick. He's like, oh yeah, shit. Gravity exists.
I can't do this.
Yeah, he went out there and tore the sleeves off his shirt.
Not the paisley.
Yeah. He turned around to do donuts in the parking lot. Almost hit a donut shop. Yeah, so they didn't have to do that. I'm looking at the story element here, and I'm like, man, there was no need at all.
It's just a weird appeal to the youth.
To make this guy a high school student. You didn't have to do that.
And it comes across unintentionally throughout the entire film.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a joke.
There's a moment where they don't even go. They don't go to high school anymore. They don't mention high school, and I forget that he's a high school student.
Yeah. At this point,
I keep thinking he's 20-something.
If anything, it's just weird because why even have him in school if he doesn't understand the language or any of the customs at this point? Like, what's the purpose? He's obviously going to flunk out.
Looking at this, maybe it's a good thing that they did take it in a crazy direction because you can tell, like, this street racing thing, I'm getting a little desperate now.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. The street racing thing started to be played out. There's only so much you can do with that. And where it's like, okay, let's make the transition point. And they made the transition point with 4, and by 5 it was an action franchise. And that's why the series has gone on to great success, at least commercial great success.
Somebody asked in the chat, they said, does this man have a tutor? Look at where he's living. Do you think he has a tutor? Look at where he's living right now.
There's never a scene where he's learning Japanese.
No.
There's a scene where he starts suddenly speaking it for plot purposes, but before that, no. He gives no indication that he understands the language.
No. And of course, because in Japan, they have to bring in the Yakuza somehow.
Course,
yeah, they got to bring that in some kind of way. With other Japanese cliches that are out there.
Well, everyone looks like an anime character.
Well, everybody looks like an anime character, yeah.
Did I walk into Final Fantasy 15? What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, everybody looks like an anime character. On his first day, he gets hooked up with the Yakuza, has a run-in with them. His second day, he's getting sumo wrestling titties rubbed in his face.
Han said, "Oh, candy."
I don't know them words.
Damn, them titties had their own soundtrack.
First pair of bare boobs that you see in the movie.
Man titties right there.
Man titties. There you go. They're getting some attention.
And them nipples about to shoot lasers. He better run. Look at
they are very plump.
I have never seen a man's nipples stick out that straight.
They're very pointy. It's a cold room he was in. That water is very cold.
Very cold. Of course, that guy's going to... You could tell Lucas Black is already going to get his ass beat by this guy.
Of course. That was comeuppance.
Yeah. He's
humbled.
He's already gonna get his ass beat by this guy. But what I like about it is that you see he's in a towel because they're in the bathhouse. He's in there trying to collect some money from this guy. Fails at it miserably. But what I like about this sumo wrestler is that they both get up and before he throws his ass out a window, he's nice enough to let him get dressed again.
Yes.
Like, he actually had to watch him get dressed and wait and like, hey, you done yet?
That doesn't make any sense. That is a great...
All right, now get the fuck
out. It's like, hold on, I'll let you put on your pants again, you know? I don't want to throw you out there naked. I'm not a horrible human being. I'm just a criminal. Can't you have some naked white boy screaming around Tokyo?
Yeah.
That's unseemly.
It really is like, you know what? I can't let you I can't put you out there like that. You catch a cold.
Yakuza are good people, man. They care.
Let's put some clothes on you. Now get the fuck out of here. And look at me like, duh.
He has always that confused, puzzled look on his face.
He's still looking like them nipples.
How did I get my clothes back on? I don't understand that.
I ain't never seen nipples like that. I did like that Lucas Black did not roll into town and immediately become some badass. I'm like, he just strolled in the town like, the white dude is here.
Yeah.
I'm running shit now.
I'm going to appropriate all this shit.
Yeah. What you say? Appropriate.
Thank you very much. He does not do that.
No, I love it that in his first race, this fool humiliated himself by wrecking the shit out of that car. How'd I do?
Did I win?
He really is looking like, I do all right?
I did. That was not bad for my first try, right?
That other Asian behind me, right? I left him behind, right? This the finish line? They're like, no, finish line up there, man.
No, man. No. Thanks for showing up.
That fool is driving a tin can by the time.
Pretty
it's
much,
done.
yeah. So destroyed. I got it.
His goddamn top jaw hanging out.
Oh, this ain't good.
Hold on. I got it. Hold on.
Here we go.
Look at
Gotta make this turn. Got my way.
I like the way Bow was like, white people. Shit.
Can't drip for shit.
God damn, we had a good thing going. Like, I actually like the way the movie looks, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, just showcasing Tokyo. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, it's really nice to look at.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the racing scenes here. Like, it's fun to watch him just fuck this up.
Oh yeah, that's the comedy coming in.
Yeah, and the other guy just getting it, man.
Yeah,
you know.
DK. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's my boy right there.
Han,
man. Han is one of my favorite characters in here, and I keep forgetting that he actually came from.
Yeah, that's
Tokyo
right.
Drift.
Mm-hmm. Well, even before then, in Justin Lin's original movie, Better Luck Tomorrow.
Better Luck Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I remember seeing at the time. I actually interviewed him at the time when he was before he was Justin Lin. Right. We went in a hotel room.
Oh, really cool.
Trying to figure out what his next movie's going to be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
man.
This
franchise.
But Han is, I love Han, man, just because
Everyone loves Han. He's cool.
He's the coolest character out of everyone in this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
That's Riz. What? I want to see what the kid's got.
Crunch. Man, that's the thing.
That's his thing.
Han is always eating, man. I love.
He's a foodie.
He's eating there in the intro. There's about 10 scenes in this fool eating. I don't even know what he's eating on. Like, there's a scene when
snackums.
Yeah, every time you see him early on, putting something in his mouth, getting in the elevators. Just eating.
It's a montage.
On his way to the vending machine.
I think someone has done a YouTube compilation of his Han eating. That has to be
just Han. There has to be
all throughout the entire series. There's actually only one scene in the film where he doesn't have either a snack or like a bottle of water or something to drink in his hand, and it's like that's when we knew something bad was going to happen. Didn't have that snack.
Actually, that's earlier because I did go through and
I didn't see something?
I didn't do a montage, but I did count. I was like, how many times is fool eating? Yeah. And there was a couple of parts where he's not actually snacking.
There's a snack nearby.
But there's something that's in the car. There's a bucket of trail mix or something in there.
When he's driving, then he's not eating, of course. But he's both hands.
Man, and as much as I love Han, man.
Yeah.
As much as I love him, the more he shows up throughout this franchise, the dumber his story gets.
How so?
Here, and I don't need to tell you because you know for yourself. Here, Han, y'all know this. I know that there are some people out there who love this franchise, and y'all got theories and reasonings, and you got, you come in and you justify what's happening, but y'all, fuck, Han died, man. Han died.
You don't know that?
Even the people who love this movie when this series of films, when they saw that, people were saying there is no way that guy could have got out of that. But as we know by now, these movies don't give a shit. They don't care.
Yeah, they've brought back dead characters.
They said
they've buried bodies.
We can resurrect anybody. There's not only is this shit a superhero series now, not only is it a super spy series, it's also magical.
Yeah.
They got some sort of sorcery that brings people back because they got no explanations for it.
They might introduce some type of fantasy element to the series at this point. I wouldn't be surprised.
If Harry Potter showed up.
Yeah. He's joining the family.
He's joining the family.
He's been controlling events behind the scenes, not Kurt Russell's Mr. Nobody.
Hello, everyone.
Harry Potter.
Magical bro.
Whoa. No, that's the thing, man. It's like, okay, he exploded. They actually had a funeral for him in Furious 7. They had a body. You have to do some kind of explanation as to how he came back.
We can bring back anybody, even a guy who's a burned up corpse.
Surprise.
Nice clubhouse.
Apparently, he got snacks in the afterlife too.
Of course, he's always snacking.
Always. On his way back from the dead, he stopped by the vending machine.
Thank you.
picked up some crackers and cheese or something.
Thank you, Satan.
But after seeing that for the first time, I've seen this movie for the first time, and really getting the impact of his death.
Oh yeah. It's
like,
graphic too.
Yeah, it's graphic. I'm like, man,
Get fucked up.
I'm like this. Now this looks even crazier when they say that Jason Statham is the one that killed him.
You don't know me. You're about to.
Get the fuck you wait a minute. You mean nobody saw the goddamn bald-headed Asian dude walking by with a cell phone talking about how he just killed this guy?
Lucas Black, he has no peripheral vision. Listen, when you're drift racing, you'll lose your peripheral vision. You're like a horse. You can only see straight ahead.
Apparently,
Can't see nothing.
apparently your attention drifts away.
Yeah, all your senses just go out the window.
The fuck out of here. You couldn't see this tall-ass British dude in this nice coat walking by on the phone talking about, got him. Y'all couldn't see that shit?
And not like he was running away. No, he was just strutting. He was like at a leisurely pace walking away from the scene of a major accident.
Of the crime, I would say, like, okay, everybody might have been distracted by the explosion, but he's walking in front of people. This motherfucker got a camera. This person sees him walking away. There's a whole group of people at their fucking phones that are looking at this shit. And y'all gonna tell me nobody saw that? And by the way, Han got out of that shit quick.
Apparently,
because that exploded quick. I don't care how stupid it looks. Give me a cut where at least we see Han
limping away,
tiptoeing away in the background.
They'll have to explain it. Even though he's clearly pinned underneath the car and incredibly injured, he's like, like he can barely breathe at that point. So he's obviously in a lot of pain. Like they need to do an explanation of that.
Give me a George Lucas cut where they CG in Han in the background, where Han just walking by like,
just run. It's okay, guys. I'll be back in the sequels. Don't worry. I'll be all right.
Hold up a sign. See you in Fast 9.
Yeah. He's eating as he goes away. Almost really he goes back to the car. Hold on. I forgot my snacks. All right, you can explode it now.
That's what they should do. Have them sneaking away.
I'm good, y'all.
And I'm giving it some leeway because I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I know a lot of people. They don't like this movie and they say it's the worst, and they come in. If they were to rate it on our scale, they would say this is some bullshit. No. But I would look at this and say, man, you know what? It's a good looking movie. The cinematography is so slick in this.
Yes.
The editing in this movie is so well done.
On a technical level, it's well done.
Yeah, scenes flow. I like that. I like the opening scene. I thought the opening scene was actually pretty cool too, even with him going to high school. I thought it was edited well with the music and everything. Yeah. But man, the dialogue in this is so bad.
Oh yeah, most of the characters and the writing is terrible.
There's the dialogue, and I'm not saying that all of it is bad.
Han's pretty good.
Han is good. No, you know what? Let me change that. The dialogue is not that bad, and I don't want to, because it's cheap to do this. Because I'm not trying to go on Lucas Black's accent,
which we've been probably doing through the entire review.
But even the movie didn't.
Yeah,
but
the opening they make fun of him.
They make fun of him. But I'm not trying to talk shit about him too bad, man, because I'll tell you what's wrong. If they had made him more of a funny character, but they got moments where they try to make his character deep. And I'm sorry, with the dialogue they give him combined with that accent, that shit is not working.
Yeah, it flounders.
But I realize now, outsider or insider, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is knowing what you really want. Going after it.
She's like, I can't understand a fucking word he's saying.
She's like, God damn, you're dumb.
She's like, Jesus, all these extra vowels and shit, I can't understand. She's like, should I tell him I don't know what the fuck he's saying?
How many A, E, I's, and U's have you added?
She's like, God damn, he's making Americans look stupid right now.
Yeah. That whole romance subplot between the two of them just does not work. You don't care. I mean, again, she's beautiful looking, but they don't give her anything else to do. She's like all the other female characters in this. She's just an object of affection. That's it.
Exactly.
Where she's actually literally property.
Exactly. No, exactly.
That he frees or attempts to.
And they got a scene here. I'm just like, man. I mean, it's 2 words, dude. That's all. Let me see here. It's 2 words, man. And he still managed to stretch that out in like 5 words.
Can he drive?
Can he drive? You know what DK stands for?
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, the DK rap, DK.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. I love that game. Anticsburg had fun.
Donkey Kong. I don't know what game you played. I played Donkey Kong. I ain't playing Donkey Kong.
No, Donkey Kong. That's how I say it.
Boy, it's 2 words, man. God damn.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Oh, I know.
Donkey Kong. I didn't like this too much, man, because this is where I think things start to get off track. Because now they're just forcing these things out there. You know, the story here turned me off, man. It gets worse as it goes along. This is a fight, people. This whole movie is a fight over the ownership of a girl.
Yes.
And it ends up pissing off the Yakuza, especially the mob boss, because the mob boss is the uncle of DK, the villain here, Drift King.
Yeah, DK's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. DK, maybe short for Donkey Kong.
Could be that.
But DK, the Drift King.
Yeah. That's
his uncle right there. And of course, his uncle's getting sick of both of them. And he's like, I'm about to kill both of y'all. And and during the climax of the movie, this is where it gets real dumb for me, because this is what it comes down to. If it's Japan, of course he's gonna get in trouble with the Yakuza, and now he has to go to the mob boss and tell him, hey, look, man, no disrespect, I'm sorry, we've been acting a fool. You know what? Let's settle this. We can fix everything with the race.
There you go,
sir. I'm here to offer you a peaceful solution.
How do you plan to accomplish that?
I mean, like, what? Like, shit, I don't want to disrespect this guy, but what the fuck did he just say?
A race.
Kill this motherfucker.
Even he's like really a racist.
Like, really?
Oh, God, okay.
Goddamn, boy, I knew you were dumb, but shit. Chris Ayres says, the actor who plays, let me find him here. The actor who plays the uncle in Tokyo Drift is an actor named, that's Sonny Chiba?
I don't know.
I didn't know that. Sonny Chiba's a big guy, man. I had never seen this before. That's Sonny Chiba. Sonny Chiba's a huge action star, a huge star.
Yeah, in Japan. Was he in a bunch of action movies in the 70s and 80s?
Yeah. He was a legend in martial arts movies back in the 70s. Probably most famous for the Street Fighter series. Not based on the games. Gotcha. I know that was Sonny Chiba.
I knew he did action movies, but I didn't remember his name.
No, that's cool, man. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he is the stereotypical mob boss.
He is.
Mob bosses in movies, all they do is smoke cigars, drink, and they just sit in bars. That's all they do. Sit in the VIP section.
Oh yeah. You can't approach him.
And that's what he does. Just smoke cigars and just have people come and kiss his ass all day.
Makes it look good.
But the funny thing is, he offered this race. Dude starts laughing. Get your stupid ass out of here. Does he say that? No. He's like, he does all that laughing. He's like, sure. To the point where he even shows up at the race.
The movie needs to end. Third act.
Yeah.
It's like, yes.
Yeah,
this is indeed stupid.
Goddamn. Can we go home?
Yeah. All these young people. Oh, so disgraceful.
Oh, what the fuck was I thinking? Of course, this is a climax where they have this race on this cliff.
Drift race
on this cliff, and the DK knows the cliff better than anybody else.
It's his mountain.
It's his mountain. Yep. And, it plays out like you would think. They're on a cliff. They're going fast. They're drifting like you want to see. They have close calls over there. They're gonna go off the cliff. It plays out pretty much like you think it would. What caught me off guard, and had me laughing so hard, is that DK has a wreck. Now everybody, for the most part, they love DK. Everybody's been cheering on DK. DK got his group. And everybody loves DK. DK makes one mistake here and goes flying off this cliff.
Yeah, he does.
He flies off this cliff in a way that a person, you would look at them going down and be like, oh shit, are they dead? Not DK's friends.
Well, the thing is, man, DK, that's not a person, it's a title.
Ah,
that's what it is, Drift King.
Well, somebody's happy to get that title now.
Someone's happy, yeah.
Everybody like, yes, fuck DK.
The king is dead.
Motherfuckers
Long live the
cheered.
king.
I thought that they were gonna be like, because the way they were looking.
Oh no!
The way they looked at first, they were like, I thought they're gonna be upset. I thought DK might be the next one to die. Look at it. Ooh.
Sure.
Ah, I thought, oh shit, they really do love DK. Nah, fuck that dude.
Fuck that dead bitch. And he definitely died. Because we don't see him again.
No, we see him again.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, he's in the car.
Oh, okay. We don't see anything after that. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. No,
okay. He lived? All
I mean, shit, he might still be in that car.
Yeah, he might be.
I don't know. That last cameo just put this whole movie in perspective. Anybody who's seen this, even I heard about it before.
So good.
Yeah, it was the weekend before this movie was even done. I mean, some people came out saying different things about, oh man, no, it was cool, or no, that was trash, man. But everybody was like, oh shit, but that cameo though.
I won it from our friend Han a few years ago.
You know this ain't no 10-second race.
Tan. You know, this ain't no tan. I ain't never seen somebody spell 10, T-E-U-N.
Yeah.
Tan.
Maybe there's an A in there too. Tan.
Vin Diesel. Maybe Diesel's just like, you know what, fuck it.
He's like, you're lucky you got me.
Yeah, he gets out the car and just walks off.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
You know how this scene came to be? It's very interesting.
Okay, let me take a guess, because when I was watching this, it seemed to me one thing.
I got nothing but time. You ready, kid?
You like, kid? I don't see no kids around.
Yeah. See, talking to me, I'm 25 years old.
I'm 25. Now, because it seemed like people were just kind of like, okay, fuck this. This is not Fast and Furious. You know, we got Alabama up in here. All these people we ain't seen before.
Yeah. There's no characters from the previous films.
No, this is kind of like the Halloween 3 of the series.
Well, what happened was,
like the movie was saying, please, Vin Diesel, come back and save us.
No, you're very close. What happened was that when they did test screenings, audiences reacted very negatively to it. And so they went back to Vin Diesel and asked him, hey, could you make a cameo in this movie? And he said, I will make a cameo in this film if you give me the Riddick franchise. That was his price point. And so Universal gave that to him. He owns the full rights to Riddick, and he was then years later able to make that third Riddick film.
Wow.
But that's what it cost for that cameo. And of course, he bonded well with Justin Lin. They liked each other, and they did all the rest of those movies together.
Nice.
That's how it worked out.
Nice. His age is even more hilarious in Fast 7. We're talking about Lucas Black again.
Oh, I know. He looks so much older. Vin Diesel looks older. Like, Vin Diesel's aged very well.
Oh, that's right. I didn't see his cameo.
He had a cameo in 7.
I didn't. Now, this is not the cameo picture right here.
That's from
but they say they bring him back for a cameo, and it's supposed to be directly after the Vin Diesel scene from Tokyo Drift, and he looks even older.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell they doing.
By that time, he's in his 30s.
Yep. My last point here is that these henchmen in this movie, these fools just get dumber and dumber. Boy. Yeah. They just get dumber and dumber. At first, they start out kind of cool. About halfway through the movie, they just stupid as fuck.
Oh.
Okay, in your head, how did that work out?
He thought he would kick the car and it would just fall apart.
He's in front. Yeah, he's in front of a car talking about stop.
Yeah, get out of there. It's like no.
And the legs going right up in there too. Look at.
I always love that. As soon as you hit someone's legs, just go straight up, arms and legs.
These henchmen got their heads are just so gassed up. They're like, we were hanging out with the baddest motherfucker in Tokyo that we could take on a car. And I was laughing at some parts, but it's not. Man, look, what you really are watching this for are the cars, the races, the girls,
the butts,
and all that kind of stuff, and it has that in there. It's not bad, man. You know what? I would give it a rental.
Yeah, I give it a high rental. No,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's unintentionally funny most of the times, but that just makes it a great viewing experience. And definitely watch this with a group of people. You'll be blessed with it.
Man, it's fun. It's fun. It's got, like I said, it's got hot girls. It's got hot racing. It's got pointy nipples.
Yep.
It's got,
Man nips.
It's got man nips up in here.
Cold rooms.
Boy, that looks like a Star Wars character right there.
It does, yeah. It's Jabba's cousin.
Yeah.